think, of course, as soon as we went live, the phone rang.
Where is the phone?
And now we can't find it.
Hi, this is Linda Daniels with Northampton Wolves.
Sorry.
We aren't able to take your call right now, but it is important to us.
But, as usual,
Something always happens.
we'll figure this out as we go. As you can see, Kate's running around in back of us. And if you're there, say hi, send a heart, send a wave, send a whatever you can. Hey Bonnie, I see you. Good to see you. And that way I know that there are people here. And welcome. We are still not glitch free, but this time I think we at least have the video recording, so we will be able to put it up on YouTube later on. Hi Bess, glad you made it. Good to see you on time and here. And Northampton Live, hi. Thank you so much for showing up, coming in. We've got a lot of stuff going on this week. We're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful week. This time I got a lot of stuff to talk to you about, and hopefully something that interests you. And I just wanna make sure I get to see all of. Beth says, hi Kate, hi Bonnie.
Hi,
Gia,
Kate.
nice to see you, Gia.
Hi, everybody.
Decker, and my sister. Hey Donna.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. That's the truth. Once Linda actually figures it all out. Okay. So Kate's gonna try and monitor the comments and tell me when I should look at them if she can. But in the meantime, again, welcome and thank you, you guys, for all of the love and shares for our very first video. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but we got it up and we've had a lot of positive feedback about it, and I'm really thankful for that. And hopefully you like it enough to join us every week. And if you are so inclined, you can sprinkle it. And if you don't know what sprinkle is, it's spelled S-H-A-R-E. And that way, more and more people will see it and get in on the fun and the action. We ended up handing out all of the Thanks knitting bags last week, and everybody seems to have come away very, very happy. If you scroll through our Facebook feed, you will see one of the turkey fish cloths already knit. Cindy was right on top of everything, picked her bag up on Friday, and by Saturday morning sent me a picture of her finished washcloth. That's not the only thing that's in the bag. That was actually a bonus pattern and yarn to make a little turkey washcloth in time for Thanksgiving. So we do have a few of those bags left. If you call us, we'll be able to set you up with one of them in one of the 3 sizes. That was a lot of fun this week, and I hope we get to do that, or we're going to do something like that for December. Let's see who else. Hi Eileen. Hi Shelly, all the way from Texas. Hope you're staying safe out there. Yeah, we miss you too, Shelly. The whole Friday group is ready to get back together again. So this is the week before Thanksgiving, if you can believe it, and it is a really busy time, both in the knitting world and in the downtown Northampton. Usually this is the week of Bag Day, and Bag Day isn't happening like it normally does this year. We're going to be doing something called Yule Days. It's Thursday through Sunday. And if you shop downtown and if you shop online for most of the other restaurants and stores, you'll be able to get 20% off. We are not doing 20% off online just because that's a little bit difficult for us to do right now. But we will take an order over the phone. If you want to order a gift certificate, we'll be able to give you a gift certificate for 20% off. You'll be able to call us and order something online. over the phone, and you can curbside pick it up. We can mail it to you, or you can come in and shop those 4 days as well. We will be open this Sunday from 12 to 5, and that's going to start our holiday open hours from every Sunday from now through the end of the year. We'll be open from 12 until 5 o'clock, so you can get in and look at some of this new and exciting stuff. I also want to tell you that Friday we will be getting in. We will be doing a Zoom with Jill from Jillian Kittles and Marnie from Super Marno. They are the main reason we have this hat. I showed it to you last time, but we'll have the yarn in. It should probably come tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll be talking about the yarn, how Jill dyes it, what it is, why it's so springy, and we'll be talking to Marnie about her designs and where she comes up with her ideas. She has a brand new pattern that just came out that I've looked at on Instagram that is really a lot of fun and pretty simple to do with a little rib and cable. That's always interesting. So you'll be getting an email with a Zoom link on Thursday night, and all you have to do on Friday is open that email at 1 o'clock, join the Zoom group, and you'll be able to hear all about it. It shouldn't be too long, not much longer than a half an hour, I think, but we should have some fun with both of them as well. They're young and exciting. We also have a brand new yarn in. This is called Superfine Bulky, and it's the big fat sister to Zen Yarn Garden Serenity 20. When Kate and I opened the box, we both could not believe how beautiful it is. It's another one of those little yarns where we get a certain number of skeins in certain colors. They're hand dyed, so there can even be a difference from one skein to the next. But it is a super bulky, and there's just enough yarn in each skein to make either a hat or a pair of mitts. I chose to make a pair of fingerless mitts like this, and this was on a size 13 needle, so it literally took me about 2 hours to make them on double pointed needles. But I chose probably the most boring color in the box because the colors are so fantastic. I figured everybody else would really want to knit with them. And I chose a fingerless mitt pattern because Kate said to me, why would you want to make a hat? You can't see the hat when you put it on your head. But if you make fingerless mitts, you can look at the mitts all day long. Now these are all going to be pictured on the website and will be available for purchase on the website
Just after this.
sometime this afternoon. So you'll have to check the website to see when you can get it. You will get the pattern for the mitts when you purchase the yarn. And again, we can mail it. You can pick it up curbside. You can come in and look at the colors. But we've got, I think, 25 colors. It's 25 skeins, and it's $25 a skein. And you can make mitts until you can't make mitts anymore. But they are fun, fabulous colors. If you have knit with the Serenity 20, you know what kind of color work they do. You know how fabulous, soft, and fun their yarn is. This is 90% wool with a 10% nylon blended in for strength, so it doesn't fall apart. Yeah, Bonnie says she saw it in person. It's beautiful and really soft. I mean, if you think you have a wool itchiness problem, you will not with this yarn, especially on your hands. So take a look at this stuff. I think Kate did a really fun job of posting the colors, photographing the colors online, and if you can't really tell what they are, we can give you a description of them online as well. They are really gorgeous colors. So we've got that new stuff. which is always fun. And these mitts are kind of meant, I think I'm kind of gonna do a little pattern like this every week. Last week it was the hat done in the espiral that you can do very quickly on a big needle. This week it's the fingerless mitts, and I'm thinking, okay, you need a really quick gift for somebody for Christmas. Literally, you're gonna get these done in an hour and a half at the most on those size 13 needles, and you're done. Not even any thumb shaping, just bind it off, wrap them up, and you've got a great gift for somebody. So each week I'm going to try and feature a little gift like that. And I meant to say this too, on going back to buying gift certificates, you can buy them on the website, or if you call us from Thursday through Sunday this week, you'll be able to buy them for 20% off. We got new gift certificates in, so this is what it looks like. And we will be able to write the amount in the yarn ball. This is like doing stuff in a mirror. So it's kind of like, where am I pointing? But these are hard cardstock, so it's like getting a real thing. They come in an envelope, and you'll be able to get whatever kind of amount you want put on that card. So we have that. That's brand new as well. What am I knitting? Did somebody ask? I am knitting with another one of our new yarns that I have not shown you yet. This is called Gomitolo Finito, and these are cake yarn that are a gradient. Well, this is the black and gray, and this one is the blue to green. And you can see that the outside of it has a lot of different colors in it. The inside, not so much, but in the very middle, there's more of those multicolors that are at the outside. So when you knit, and I'm designing this scarf, you end up with all this color at one edge, and then it moves into the major gradient colors, which will last for a long time, and then it's going to end with the multicolor again. This yarn, I'm working on a size 7 needle. This yarn is also very soft, and it is 100% superwash wool, so very soft. There's a little bit, tiny little bit of hairiness to it, just to make, because it is a single ply, so it will have that softer stitch definition rather than a really clear, sharp stitch definition. But it's going to be a really fun one, and I will probably finish that scarf in the next couple days and have it here in the store, so look for that one too. I had something really fun and really special happen to me this week, and I have to say, in my life it's happened a couple of times, but this one was really started out as a mystery. On Thursday, I was really busy in the store with customers and getting the thanks knitting bags done. The mailman came and dropped off a little package, and between being curious about what the package was and trying to help people, I never really got into the package. I managed to open it, slide out what was in it, but it didn't really register what I was looking at until later on in the day when the store calmed down and it got a little bit quiet again. And what came out of the package was this book. I didn't even realize that the woman on the cover of the book had knitting needles and a giant ball of yarn and sheep all over the bottom of the book. I was like, what is this? Until I found this wonderful card, and I'm going to read you the card because it really is special. Dear Northampton Wools, I used to live above you on the 3rd floor of 29 Pleasant Street. I wasn't a knitter then, so I didn't come into your shop very often, but you might have seen me passing your windows with 2 small dogs. I always loved your shop. We were sad when Pleasant Street Video went under, but I was thrilled when you moved in. Surely such powerful amounts of hoogie would be able to suffuse the whole building, I thought, and it was very nearly so. I moved to the UK in 2015 and have become a children's writer. I'm sending you a copy of my first book, which came out last November, because I sometimes think of you and your lovely shop, and I hope this might put some random cheer in your day. Sadly, the book is only available in the US on Amazon or the Book Depository, as there isn't an American edition yet. But maybe your customers will enjoy hearing about it anyway. I hope that you and your shop are headed for a robust Christmas season. With best wishes, Elka Evalds. I remember Elka and her dogs. And we moved into this space in 2011, and she moved out in 2015. But I haven't started to read the book yet, but I have read the back, and it is a children's book, one that I am now going to read aloud to my 10 and 7-year-old grandchildren. And she also says that on her website, she has included patterns for articles that she mentions in the book. So I need to check those out and see if we can put something together there. But I think this is going to be a fun read. It is a little bit of a mystery, a little bit of a, good guy versus bad guy, but it is centered on Granny's magic knitting group.
And the language is all knitting.
And the language is all knitting. Like on the back, one of the questions she asks is, can Will unravel Fritchett's plans and tell him to get knotted? I'm like, really? Get knotted? It's so fun. I can't wait to find out what that book is really about. But what a wonderful little surprise. And it really did bring not only cheer to my day, but cheer to my whole weekend. So I can't wait to start going into that. And I have no idea if Elka is around or listening, but if you are, Elka, thank you so much. That was such a wonderful surprise and such a nice gift. One I'm sure that we're going to cherish for a very long time. We also are or have gotten in, along those lines of being present and mindful, some of the little mindful collection from Knitter's Pride. This is how it's packaged, and it comes in its own little fabric case. I keep going backwards because this is like looking in a mirror. This particular one has silver plated stitch markers, and each stitch marker has a different chakra. Am I saying that right, Kate? Chakra sign.
Chakra.
Something like that. So the whole purpose of this is to keep you focused, keep you in the present, keep you thinking good thoughts. So we have the markers. We got in a lot of the circular needles as well, but there's also folding scissors. Who doesn't need sharp folding scissors for in your knitting bag in its own special case, so you always know where they are. If you're like me, there's scissors all over the place, but never where I need them to be. I'm always hunting for them. And Gia says there's only 6 of those books in stock on Amazon right now, so check it out. You might, especially if you have grandchildren.
Andra Asar says, what a lovely story. You've touched so many people.
Oh, thank you, Andra. This is a needle gauge, and one side has the metric needles on it, and one side has the US on it. Now, why would you need both? Molly, if you're there, I'm sorry, but I gotta share your story. Molly came in on Saturday, and she is making the yellow Lala sweater that I showed you last week. And she was a little bit worried that it was looking a little bit small. Molly went from being a very, very loose knitter to being a very tight knitter. And at first I thought maybe that was the problem. But then she said to me, well, I'm doing it on size 8 needle. And of course, that rung a bell in my head because this is an imported yarn. It's a translated pattern, which usually means that the needle sizes are in millimeters. And sure enough, that's what the pattern said. So that little stitch gauge is going to come in really handy when you have to convert millimeter sizes to US sizes. She should have been knitting that sweater on a size 11 US needle instead of an 8 millimeter. So even though she had 12 inches of it done, she is going to rip it out and re-knit it at the proper gauge so that she doesn't use more yarn than she needs and it comes out to be the size that it wants. So did she check the gauge? I don't think so, but it'll work out. It won't take her very long to knit all of that to begin with. She'll get it done in no time at all. Let's see, what else? What else? Oh,
New stuff going on.
we are getting new stuff in hand over fist, and I'm not going to show you everything. We've got like 4 new boxes today that will be here forever if I try to show it to you, but I am going to show it to you a little bit at a time over the next coming weeks. But one of the things that we did get in that I think you're going to want to know is yarn bowls and yarn mugs from, it's called Lenny Mud. It's a US person. This is the mug. Getting it done with a kind of pinkish yarn bowl. The top closes and opens and then comes off. Now it's a heavy ceramic mug. I'm not sure you're going to want to carry this around like in your knitting bag, but it's great for sitting on the table next to you when you want to keep your drink hot or cold. These are 20.
And it doesn't spill.
And it doesn't spill. Exactly. How many of you have been like, oh no, there goes the coffee or water or whatever it is you're drinking right into your knitting bag. So that's a fun thing. I'm going to talk to Lenny Mud and see if they can do some different color yarn balls as well. This one is kind of, it's not real pink. It's on the lavender mauve side, I think, but it is the only color that we have right now. But then she does these really fantastic giant knitting bowls. This one has all of the parts of the sheep that you can knit from. You can make a poncho with the leg part right there. All of your socks come from the butt, of course. And then a belt. I mean, who the heck makes a belt? Which way is my finger going? This way. Okay. I know, I can't figure it out.
It's cute.
And then mittens and sweaters. I think, though, you need a bigger part of that sheep wool to make a sweater. But the inside is black on this one. Get me the others, too.
Yeah.
And has a great big hole for feeding that yarn through, sticking your needles in when you're ready to hold it. And then there's just the yarn, crazy yarn on the outside, black on the inside. And then this one is the special one. If you're an Outlander fan, you'll know what this is. The Lallybrook Knitting Club with the sheep right there. So those are the 3 that we've got in. We do have more of each one in stock, but those are the 3 different styles that she's doing right now. The knitting bowls are great. They're a really good size, and I love the really wide flat bottom because the bowl sits evenly and sturdily on the table. Okay, I think that's it. I covered the Yule days, all of our new
Barney
yarn.
says, love the knitting bowls.
Yeah, the bowls are really, really nice. And they come packaged great. The box is going to ship really well. It's a very well constructed box. Okay, you guys, that's today's update. I want to thank you so much. Remember to sprinkle it, SHARE, and give me a call, shoot me an email. You should be seeing an email tomorrow night and one on Thursday night with the Zoom link for our little Zoom meeting with Jill from Jillian Kittles and Marnie from Super Marno. If you've got questions, I'm in the store for another half an hour anyway, and then we'll be in the store on Wednesday morning, again from 10 to 4. We're gonna try and stay open as long as we can. It's getting a little bit worrisome out there, but make sure you have yarn. Think about the yarn you need to get through the next few weeks. Hopefully we won't have to actually close again, I hope. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Love
Gia, the Outlander knitting bowl has your name on it. I know it. I just know it. All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for caring. I really, really appreciate it. Bye-bye.